Hello MotoGP fans, welcome back to ZNGP Today. After 2 world titles and 2 runner-up finishes, Pecco Bagnaia has cemented himself as the face of Ducati in MotoGP. In an exclusive interview featured in the DAZN documentary La Vida and Rojo, the Italian opened up about his journey with the iconic brand, the challenges of competing at the highest level, and his thoughts on teaming up with Marc Márquez next season. Ducati is wasting no time in preparing for the future of MotoGP. With significant regulation changes set for 2027, the Italian powerhouse is already laying the groundwork for its next-generation prototype. Gigi Dall'Igna, the mastermind behind Ducati's recent dominance, shared insights into the challenges ahead and how the team plans to stay ahead of the curve. Yamaha is betting big on its new V4 engine to turn its fortunes around in MotoGP. But Fabio Quartararo has tempered expectations, emphasizing that the change in engine configuration alone won't solve the team's performance issues. Don't forget to click subscribe button and the bell icon for MotoGP news update. For Pecco Bagnaia, riding for Ducati isn't just a career milestone. It's the fulfillment of a lifelong dream. From his Moto2 title in 2018 to his MotoGP debut in 2019, Bagnaia's focus has always been on achieving glory with the Italian marque. Bagnaia's journey wasn't without obstacles. Early in his career, he faced tough competition, injuries, and the challenge of earning a factory seat. "I've always dreamed of reaching MotoGP with Ducati. To me, it's the most beautiful bike. And being able to win with it during a time when it wasn't dominant was my ultimate goal. When I joined MotoGP, I had a rookie bike and learned a lot, especially about braking hard. In 2020, when Dovizioso announced he was leaving, I knew I had to step up. Even after an injury, I gave everything at Misano and secured a podium. That was a turning point." Quote from Pecco Bagnaia. Bagnaia recalled the moment he achieved his first MotoGP win in 2021, a victory that came in a thrilling duel with Marc Márquez. By 2022, Bagnaia felt the full weight of expectations as he carried Ducati's hopes to its first rider title in 15 years. "Fighting against Marc for my first win was unforgettable. It wasn't a boring race, it was a battle until the last lap. That made it even more special. Winning the championship that year was incredible. It wasn't just for me but for Ducati fans and the team. Seeing the number 1 on the fairing was the ultimate reward." The following seasons brought new challenges. Bagnaia's campaign in 2023 was derailed by a costly crash during the Barcelona sprint race, which opened the door for Jorge Martin to challenge him for the title. Barcelona was a tough moment. I started the year strong, but that fall shook me. It took a while to regain confidence, and Jorge capitalized on that. Despite missing out on the 2024 title by 10 points, Bagnaia remains proud of his accomplishments and motivated for the future. Beyond the races, Bagnaia spoke passionately about Ducati's unique culture and the loyalty of its fans. Looking ahead, Bagnaia will share the Ducati garage with Marc Márquez next season, a pairing that promises fireworks. Ducati isn't just a factory, it's a faith. The fans are incredible, but it takes time to earn their trust. Once you're in their hearts, their support is unparalleled. Marc is a smart rider who will adapt well. We both know the importance of winning, and I'm sure we'll have some great battles. It's all about pushing each other to be better. Pecco Bagnaia's journey with Ducati embodies resilience, passion, and the unbreakable bond between a rider and a brand. As he prepares to welcome Marc Márquez to the team, the 2025 season promises to be one of the most exciting yet. Will Ducati's faith and fighting spirit carry them to new heights? Stay tuned. The MotoGP rulebook is set to undergo a major overhaul in 2027, with a key change reducing engine displacement from 1,000 cubic centimeters to 850 cubic centimeters. It's a shift that hasn't been seen since 2012, and factories like Ducati are already hard at work adapting to the new landscape. "We are working on it. We have some new ideas. But for now, it's just the beginning of the process. Quote from Gigi Dall'Igna. Ducati's engineering team in Borgo Panigale is renowned for its innovation, and the early start gives them an edge in developing a machine capable of dominating under the new rules. Despite celebrating another championship victory with Jorge Martin this year, Ducati remains laser-focused on the future. While the immediate priority is the 2025 season, the team is already considering how the 2027 prototype will align with the upcoming regulations. Right now, we only have ideas. It's difficult to set a clear timeline, but I'm confident we will see progress by next year. One of the biggest challenges for Ducati is adapting to the engine freeze imposed on manufacturers without concessions. This restriction limits their ability to make changes, forcing them to innovate within the constraints. Ducati's dominance in MotoGP has been unmatched in recent years, but the 2027 regulations could disrupt their reign. Competitors facing current struggles may benefit from a clean slate. Still, Dall'Igna emphasizes Ducati's commitment to problem-solving and development. The new season is a completely new book. You never know what can happen, so you have to focus on the problems that need solving and develop the bike as much as possible. With the best engineers in the paddock and a proven track record of success, Ducati is confident in its ability to adapt to the changing landscape. While uncertainty surrounds what the MotoGP grid will look like in 2027, one thing is clear: Ducati isn't resting on its laurels. The team's relentless drive for innovation ensures that, regardless of the challenges, they remain a force to be reckoned with. This is our job and what we have to do, to adapt and stay competitive, no matter the circumstances, Dall'Igna concluded. As MotoGP prepares for its next era, Ducati is already positioning itself to lead the way. With Gigi Dall'Igna at the helm, the team's focus on innovation and adaptability promises to keep them at the forefront of the sport. Will their early efforts secure continued dominance, or will the new rules level the playing field? Only time will tell. Yamaha made waves in 2024 by announcing the development of a V4 engine for its MotoGP bikes, breaking away from its long-standing use of inline four-cylinder engines. The move is seen as an effort to align Yamaha with the rest of the grid, where V4 engines dominate. We know the potential is with the V4. Ducati, Aprilia KTM, and even Honda have shown that. But I haven't really bet everything on a new engine. Quote from Fabio Quartararo. Despite Quartararo's championship win just 3 years ago, Yamaha has struggled since, failing to secure a single win since 2022. The 2024 season marked a low point, with no podium finishes and clear indications that the inline-4 engine was no longer competitive against the advanced V4 setups of its rivals. While the V4 engine represents a significant shift, Quartararo has stressed that it is only part of the solution. Yamaha's broader approach to development needs an overhaul, and Quartararo's continued commitment to the team hinged on promises of such change. A key part of Yamaha's effort was the hiring of Max Bartolini, an engineer with extensive experience at Ducati, to bring fresh ideas to the team. In September 2023, I was really considering changing brands. I asked for many things: better engineers, bigger budgets for aerodynamics and the engine, and structural changes. Yamaha has delivered on many of those. Max Bartolini is exactly the kind of person Yamaha needs. They've brought in people and resources, which convinced me to stay. Their loyalty to me when I was a nobody in MotoGP also played a big role. Despite the progress, Quartararo remains realistic about Yamaha's chances of catching up with its European rivals. The Frenchman highlighted that improvements in areas like aerodynamics and team structure will take time to bear fruit. It's not just about copying the others. Yamaha needs to innovate and solve its issues across the board. The V4 is a step, but it's not the whole answer. As the 2025 season approaches, Quartararo's input will be crucial in shaping Yamaha's future. His decision to stay with the team signals faith in the project, but the road to consistent competitiveness will be a long one. Yamaha's V4 engine may bring the team closer to the pack, but as Fabio Quartararo pointed out, it's only one piece of the puzzle. With changes underway and new talent in its ranks, the team is striving for a brighter future. Whether it will be enough to bring Yamaha back to the top remains to be seen. Thanks for watching ZNGP Today, and this is your MotoGP news update. See you in the next video.